Hey, Katie.
Hello.
Hey, Arturo. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm going to comment. I can start commenting because it's Katie here, but I created a merge request moving a lot of things for the REST API, and then Katie say, "Hey, we cannot go this way." I mean, it was kind of a draft from me, but it's going to be much more work than I expect. But basically,
Yeah, moving pages is not very straightforward, unfortunately.
yeah, basically for the docs API, I outlined the new structure that is going to be similar to what we have with GraphQL. And yeah, the idea is to move every single page that we have for the REST documentation under the REST directory. But yeah, so let's see how it goes during this week.
Will that align with the work we're doing around automated documentation as well?
No, because this, I mean, it could be helpful because it's on the open API, but this part is basically the documentation that we already have in place. And also, for example, we have a samples for GraphQL that we don't have. We have a getting started page on GraphQL that we don't have on REST. So at the end, is try to match both things and have basically the same structure and something that we like. But yeah, I think it's going to take a lot of iterations here, but at least for me, we know the directions that we are taking, which is good. And technical writers, Ashraf or Katie, they are like also happy and aligned with this with this direction, which is very good.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I think we've. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, to me, I think the most valuable part of what you were trying to do there, Arturo, is aligning the GraphQL and the REST API doc structure, because at the moment it's a little bit all over the place, especially the introductory stuff. We mix and match and merge the two, and we really want to try and create a clearer separation and a clearer path for what you want to use and when. So yeah, moving all the files though is quite a big task. So that will take several iterations.
Awesome. Yeah, that's exciting though. Cool. Well, I think we've waited a good while now, so I'll jump in to any other issues. I know Arturo, you kind of started that one off. Yeah, I was just going to say Happy New Year to everyone. I know I've kind of said that to a lot of our team, but for the API working group. My first item is, before the break, we were discussing the Go GitLab library and exploring, if there's an opportunity for team members to get involved and provide some level of support, not necessarily taking over full ownership, but getting familiar with the library, with the issues, and helping guide things along, or propose changes or support changes here and there. So I created an issue last time, and we had several team members raise their hands, so you can kind of look in there and take a look. And I've proposed kind of next steps in that issue to try to move that along and see if we can provide some level of support here. And Arturo, I see your question there. Is this related to the working group? But
Yeah.
I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was wondering which exit criteria is for this one specifically.
Yeah, I can go back and look at the exit criteria. I think this was just something that was relevant to this group, what we're trying to accomplish. So how do we support customers using our APIs or users internally, partners. Yeah, so this is something that I think it is definitely relevant to the team here. I don't know if it lines up with any single criteria, and yeah, I don't think the intention is for us to be fully responsible, but I think that it's definitely pertinent to those involved in this group. So that's where I think we discussed essentially, you know, maybe it's not something that the integrations team would take on or the working group would take on explicitly, but that we would see who in GitLab is interested in participating. So I think everyone here is relevant to that discussion. Yeah, I can take another look at exit criteria and see if there's one that really lines up to that. Okay, any other comments on this one? All right, well, I started a section for DRI updates, and the main one that I'm working on right now is around prioritizing refreshing our API personas. So the two items or two actions that I'll be working on is reviewing our customer interviews that we've had over the past months and kind of summarize feedback from that. And then we also have this UX research issue around API personas. So we haven't really gotten into that. I think we were getting into the holidays as I was kind of starting to pick this one up. So I think we'll really get into this one over the next month or so. And my last update is I think there were some missing recordings I hadn't uploaded yet. So I'm going to go and backfill those. Apologies on that. I was starting to list the dates. I need to go back and see how many were missing, but we'll work on filling those back in. Those are all the updates I had. Anyone else have DRI updates to report on or exit criteria?
Yeah, nothing from my side.
Yeah, I'm just back today, so nothing over the last couple of weeks.
That's fair. What about maybe as you're kind of getting back up to speed, Alex, getting back in the office? Do you have anything that you're looking to prioritize on your end?
Yeah, so I was hoping to talk with Arturo about prioritizing the GraphQL over REST performance testing, so profiling, and to make sure that we can get that so it's the next step in that process. So that requires some low-level stuff. So we need to just block out some points in the milestone for that.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Anything else on your end, Katie, that you're looking forward to in the next couple of weeks?
No, I haven't really prioritized or looked at anything for the next couple of weeks.
Okay. All right. I think that's all we had on the agenda. Anything else from your end, Arturo?
No, I think that's it from me.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for
Okay.
jumping in today. I hope you have a good week. Welcome back, Alex. And Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.